If you run the process correctly and make it easy for a client to hire a candidate from you, there's no reason you wouldn't be successful. And on the flip side of that, when you make it easy for a candidate to say yes to a company, that's when the magic really happens. Hi, I'm Blake Hoogland. I've been with GPAC for 10 years now. I started out with GPAC when there was very few people here, only about 30 employees. Worked my way up. I worked on a desk for about 7 years, coached for about another 2 years, and I've been in the regional director role for about 7-8 months. I actually started GPAC while I was still in school. Graduated about 6 months after I started here at GPAC. Things were going well enough that I decided to stay. When I first started at GPAC, I think I made a common mistake that many recruiters make. I still hadn't really made the full decision to be a recruiter. At 8 months, I had a couple of deals that were done, and I made the decision I'm just going to go all in and do everything I possibly can to make this thing work. I would say things really started to click for me at GPAC once I decided that I was going to start working with companies. You get a chance to understand exactly what they're looking for, you get a chance to build a business, and ultimately I think that's what people sign up for, is the opportunity to build a business. It takes time, it takes activity, it takes trying to get 1% better every single day. You're not going to be very good the first time you close a deal, and you don't probably get really good at it until you've closed 20, 30, 40 of them. But that's why we have the coaching here, and I had a great coach when I started too. So the biggest ways GPAC has impacted my life would be financial freedom, which is obviously a big part of why you become a recruiter. But also I think the confidence in business. It's really the ultimate business opportunity. You know, you get an opportunity to work with CEOs and presidents of companies, and in many cases you're making just as much or more as those people. If somebody was interested in joining the pack, the first thing I would tell them is it's extremely difficult to get started. But again, the craziest thing about recruiting is it works. So if you embrace today the tools that we offer, if you embrace the mindset of building a business and kind of being all you can be in recruiting, the opportunities are endless. Getting into a coaching role at GPAC is definitely a challenge. Embracing the challenge as a coach is probably number one, just like when we talk about it in a recruiter role. You know, I might say I want to be a coach, but really getting into that role and embracing what that actually means is very important. As a coach, something that was extremely rewarding for me was once we got our team up to 15 or 20 newer individuals, breaking into industries that we'd never been in before, and watching people truly embrace the challenge of going after new clients and building a brand for not only GPAC but themselves. And being able to coach that and work with recruiters through that process was extremely rewarding for me. Getting into a regional role, I had the same learning curve. 2 to 5 months, it makes sense because you're a recruiter, you understand what you're trying to do, but getting into a daily rhythm and seeing the uptick in production from 6 different teams with 130 different personalities, it's really a great feeling. Doesn't matter how many unique and new tools and different ways to attract candidates happen or come about, it's really important to remember that at the end of the day, we need to be the best we can be for our clients. And if we do that, the business takes care of itself.